Philadelphia foul. Patrick Beverley. That's his third personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Spurs, number 55. 2 shots. Assisted by Trey Jones. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Sixers, Montrezl Harrell. That's his third personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Spurs, number 55. 2 shots. timeout for the Sixers. Sixers ENT. How about your Sixers ENT? Make some noise, everybody. Number 55. Number 55. again to everyone who made it out here tonight. We hope you had a great time, and please make sure to get home safe.
Ready for this, huh? Huh? Let's go. Come on now. Come on now.
Thank y'all. Wow. Kendra, we'll start with you.
Thank you. MP, congratulations on the championship.
Thanks, Kendra.
Can you talk about having your father join you for the press conference? Was that his idea or yours?
His, for sure.
There's no way I was going to let him sit up here and take credit all by himself. You have any idea how many times I shagged balls for this kid at 2 a.m.?
That's true. But it's only because he felt guilty he didn't work nearly as hard when he was in the league.
I want to tell you about them false narratives. Come on now.
No, he knows I'm just playing. Oh, man. Look, to be serious, though, it was my idea. I wouldn't be here without my family. They're everything to me. Not just my dad, but my grandpa. Y'all know him as Truck. But to me, he's always just been Grandpa. You know what I'm saying? And he was around so much that he honestly was like a second father to me. And, he was always supporting, always teaching. I just wish he was here to see this. Anyway, next question. Please, you, in the back.
有人说您是继已故科比布莱恩特之后，在中国最受欢迎的 NBA 运动员。您对这件事有什么感想？
There are some who say that you're the most popular NBA athlete in China since the late Kobe Bryant. How do you feel about that?
Wow. Listen, I'm not going to get into who's the most popular, but anytime you're mentioned in the same breath as someone like Kobe, that's a huge honor, you know? He was my hero growing up.
Excuse me?
After my dad, calm down, Pop, okay? Obviously. Most kids, worship LeBron, and he is a GOAT for sure, but I always loved Kobe's game. Aesthetically, it was just beautiful basketball, And his approach to winning is something I try to emulate as much as I can. I've got a lot to accomplish before I reach that same level, but to be mentioned with him, That means everything to me. And if people in China love me like they loved Kobe, that's incredible. Because Chinese fans, they know ball. Shit. Thank you. Hope I said that right. Thank y'all. All right, on that note, good night. Thank y'all. Yo. Thank y'all.
Patrick Ewing was an absolute monster of a talent and one of the greatest competitors the league has ever seen. Sure, he never got past Michael Jordan in the playoffs, but the Knicks were the only team to take the Bulls to 7 games in their 92 title run, and Ewing never had a number 2 as good as Scottie Pippen. Now, no matter the situation, Ewing never quit. Just ask any Knicks fan. He left it all out there night after night after night, finishing his career top 10 on the all-time blocks list and top 25 on the all-time points and rebounds list. On top of all that, he made 11 All-Star teams, 7 All-NBA teams, 3 All-Defensive teams, and was the Rookie of the Year in 1985 against guys like Karl Malone, Joe Dumars, and Chris Mullin. People remember this imposing 7-footer for his physicality, but I think he'd be even higher on this list if he played in the modern era, as he had one of the sweetest jump shots I've ever seen from a big man. Now, he may not have made it to the mountaintop, but he got pretty close. And I don't put MP above him lightly. Patrick Ewing was a generational talent and truly one of the all-time greats. All right, let's talk about Chris Paul, who MP just passed on my GOAT rankings. Now, a lot of people underrate Chris Paul because he hasn't won a bunch of championships, but that's missing the forest for the trees. Take a step back and you'll see one of the greatest point guards to ever play the game of basketball. I'm going to start with defense because a lot of people forget how incredible he is on that side of the ball. This is a guy who has made 9 all-defensive teams and led the league in steals a staggering 6 times. Not only did he have the strength and speed to guard any point guard in the league and switch onto guys who were much bigger than him, but he had the smarts to know everything about his opponents and the best ways to disrupt their games. And speaking of smarts, Chris Paul is one of the most intelligent floor generals the game has ever seen. He knows where everyone on the court should be on both teams and makes sure his squad gets in position to make the best play. Okay, here's a few more superlatives. He has double-digit All-Star and All-NBA nods. He's led the league in assists 5 times, perhaps most famously when he was lobbing up alley-oops to Blake Griffin and DeAndre Jordan on those great Clippers teams. Chris Paul is a no-doubt-about-it Hall of Famer, and the fact that MP just passed him is remarkable, to say the least.
This dude is finals MVP in his rookie year. Has that ever been done before? That's impressive.
That's what you expect from him at this point. He's just ridiculous.
It's the thing we're all chasing, and he got it. Good for him. But next year, we're all coming for him, so be ready.
Despite measuring a generous 6 feet tall, Allen Iverson attacked the basket with a rugged fearlessness that enabled him to lead the league in scoring 4 times, win a regular season MVP, make 11 All-Star teams, 7 All-NBA teams, and 1 NBA Finals, where he handed the juggernaut Lakers their only loss of their entire playoff run. The Sixers may have lost that series 4-1, but it wasn't because of AI, who scored a playoff-high 48 points in a Game 1 victory over the Lake Show. People remember his dazzling one-on-one play and his once-in-a-lifetime crossover, but he was a true two-way player, leading the league in steals on 3 separate occasions. Allen Iverson played the game with style, but he also had endless substance. He's one of the most unique talents the game has ever seen and a shining example for undersized players all around the globe. We're never going to see another AI, but the fact that MP is now higher than him in my GOAT rankings does nothing to diminish what he brought to the game. Both are all-world talents, and we, as basketball fans, should feel lucky that we've gotten to see them play in their primes. When you think of Isaiah Thomas, you think of the Bad Boy Pistons, and when you think of the Bad Boy Pistons, you think about how they were the biggest obstacle to Michael Jordan winning a ring, preventing him from doing so in back-to-back Eastern Conference Finals on their way to back-to-back championships. Now, those were great Pistons teams, top to bottom, but Isaiah Thomas was the engine. And Michael Jordan, who I consider to be the greatest player of all time, called Isaiah Thomas the second greatest point guard to ever live, right behind Magic Johnson. Now, by the numbers, IT was a 12-time All-Star, a 5-time All-NBA selection, and at the time of his retirement, he had the 3rd most assists in NBA history and 5th most steals. He was also one of 3 players to record more than 1,000 assists in a single season, and his 13.86 assists per game in 1985 was the 3rd most ever, trailing only John Stockton, who beat that number twice. Now, just like Allen Iverson, Isaiah's game was bigger than his frame. And though he only measured 6 foot 1 inch, he is truly one of the NBA's towering figures. So congrats, MP. You just passed an amazing, amazing player.
I'm not surprised at all. MP works like someone's trying to take it all away from him. That, plus natural ability, he's got what it takes. This kid's going to be special.
This might sound crazy, but MP has had the greatest rookie season in the history of professional basketball. And I'm not even exaggerating. He's well on his way, dare I say, to being on the NBA's Mount Rushmore one day. He's that good, folks. He's that good. And it's not even up for debate. He's that good. This is what everybody said MP could do before he even stepped on the court. This is impressive. He's living up to all the hype.
MP is a beast. I feel like there's going to be more championships. They're coming. You heard it here.
MP was the best player on the best team. No debating. He's the top dog right now.
When you think about a GOAT, you think about a winner. And Kawhi Leonard has been a winner everywhere he's gone. First with the Spurs, where he was the second youngest player to win Finals MVP. Well, technically he's the third youngest, but that's only because Magic Johnson won Finals MVP twice at a younger age than Kawhi, who was only 22 years old when he helped vanquish LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh. Pretty impressive, isn't it? Kawhi won his second Finals MVP when he led the Toronto Raptors to their first championship in franchise history, and along the way made one of the most iconic shots in the history of the game when his four-bouncer at the buzzer sent the 76ers packing in Game 7 of the Eastern Conference Finals. A two-time Defensive Player of the Year, a seven-time All-Defensive Team selection, Kawhi is one of the most elite and versatile perimeter defenders the game has ever known. In addition to being an absolute machine from the mid-range. He's truly one of the all-time greats, but MP is just a little bit better.
So now that MP's won Rookie of the Year, MVP, a championship, Finals MVP, and in your own words, has the most impressive start to a career in NBA history, what's next for the new undisputed GOAT, Sam?
Well, first of all, he is not undisputed as GOAT. I feel like a broken record at this point, but he's got to do it all over again at least a few times.
So you're saying he'll bust?
That's not what I'm saying.
Then what are you saying?
That if he wants to be considered the greatest of all time, he's got to win a lot of championships, and he's got to be the most important player on his team when he does it.
So you think he won't?
I didn't say that.
All right. What chance do you give him becoming the GOAT?
I don't know, 30%?
That's it?
That's a high number, man. Look at Brandon Roy, Yao Ming, Tracy McGrady. All of these guys had great starts to their career, but they were derailed by injury.
Ooh, don't you ever mention them in the same sentence again, okay? Look, you're just itching for something to happen to MP. And quite frankly, man, it's disgusting.
No. I hope he makes it, Sean. I really do. I'm just a cautious guy.
Yeah, explains why you eat so much salad.
That is called being healthy, and I like salad.
Everyone's been expecting this since he was a teenager. He's got that dog in him, man. I'm not surprised.
It's one of the most amazing things I ever seen. MP is a problem.
MP, he's one of them dudes that don't know how to lose. Losing is not in his DNA.
Let's talk about Scottie Pippen, who's always been a difficult player to place in the pantheon. Now, of all people on my GOAT list, he's the only one who was clearly the second best player on his team throughout his prime. But how much does that really matter when he was second best to Michael Jordan? Here's what MJ had to say about it. I didn't win without Scottie Pippen. And that's why I consider him my best teammate of all time. Whenever they speak Michael Jordan, they should speak Scottie Pippen. Let that sink in. Without Scottie Pippen, there may not be a Michael Jordan, not the one we know of as the GOAT anyway. That's how crucial he was to the Bulls three-peating not once, but twice. He played ferocious, versatile defense, making 10 all-defensive teams. He ran the floor as well as anybody ever has and did everything the team asked him to do, making 7 all-star teams and 7 all-NBA teams in the process. He may not be the GOAT, but he was incredible, and MP passing him on my list is an awesome achievement.
MP's hitting him with the cheat code. It don't make no sense how good he is. Let's go.
They're saying you've had the greatest start to a career in NBA history. I'm saying, duh.
Man, I should ask you for advice. You're like 20% better every time I see you.
Bro, I took what you said about training to heart. Man, that's made a huge difference.
Man, I'm glad I could help, but you gotta give yourself some of the credit.
Oh, don't worry. I give myself most of the credit.
Good, you deserve it, man.
For real, though, I appreciate it, man. It means a lot.